everybody, everywhere.
Hello. Hello. We're finally back.
We are. It has been many, many months.
I see you've constructed a beard of your own. Your skills are complete.
You must be very proud.
I am. I'm very proud, Papa Bear.
But it is good to be back. Yes, the lockdown is over and we're going comic shopping later.
Yeah, that'll be good.
We only have one comic shop in our city. One. And it's been shut for months as well. And today it's reopening, so that's where we're going later.
Have a squiz.
Have a squeeze. Yes. See what's there. Probably nothing EU, which is fine because I don't need anything in EU. But there might be Firefly stuff.
And
so.
if it is something EU, it's too expensive for me.
It's like, here is a single issue of it. It's $150.
Yep.
Sad face. Mop mop. Sad trumpet. Sad trumpet. So today we are doing what? Heir to the Empire.
Yeah, more Heir to the Empire animations, which I've been holding off watching because I'm like, we'll do it together.
Yeah. That's the way.
Don't mind me, I'm just adjusting.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. I barely remember where we were up to with the last Heir to the Empire.
It's been too long as well.
It has been way too long. I'm pretty sure...
It jumped part of the story,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Well, it has to. It has
Yeah,
to,
it has
you know.
to.
I mean, you'd look at it kind of... Actually, you know what I just thought? I was about to say, it's like a comic adaptation, how the comic adaptations have to be much shorter and they cut a lot out. And I just realised I would like to look at this versus the comic version of Heir to the Empire and see how closely they're following that. Because if I had to chop Heir to the Empire up as a novel to do little snippets of animation, I could either sit there and try and cut it up myself, or I could just follow the comics, which actually would be a lot easier.
Yeah, it would be.
I want to compare that. I might know his secret. Oh dear.
I realised that that's cut.
Wonderful.
Squeeze in!
Good lord. Hey, I'm in. That was terrible.
So, we're gonna watch this. This is chapter 5 and chapter 6, because both of them are out now. Because by the time we finally got together to do it, both of them were out.
Yep. That was a long, long lockdown. That was fine. It was actually fine. I enjoyed it. I got to draw a little bit more, read a lot. I got to read a lot, so yeah, but I didn't get to sit here and do videos, so...
Like you always talk about.
Yeah. Like I always talk about doing my own channel, and my own channel just never happens. Ever.
And it doesn't matter, does it?
No, I just hijack your channel. And
Yeah. And other people still just blast past me with how many people actually watch their videos, so it's like...
You're not negative enough.
No.
Be more negative.
People suck. People suck.
This will have so many views. So many views. Okie dokie. Chapter 5. Boom.
We may as well just start it and get going.
What an intro this is, by the way. Look at that.
That's a nice shot. Just again.
Reminiscent of something else, perhaps?
Like a Star Wars movie?
Well, he's up the ante again.
Once again, your smuggler friends refuse to commit themselves.
Why did he
It's
just
not a
smack his
matter
head?
of commitment. It's a matter that most of them just don't see any real gain in switching from their current activities to straight shipping.
He improves every single time.
Or else it's a lack of trust.
That's
Failure?
failure.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's boss
interesting.
failure.
Haven't you tired of retaking this same territory,
Anime
Councillor
failure.
Fey'lya?
I merely
He's
seek
such
to
a failure.
clarify the
Such a
situation in my
failure.
own mind, Admiral. It's hardly worthwhile sending a valuable man like Captain Solo out if these missions are predoomed to failure.
They're
Hey, he
not
said
predoomed
failure.
to failure.
Yeah.
Just name dropping
Don't
himself.
come
What's going on here?
Meanwhile, we expend a great deal of time and effort with nothing to show for it.
Oh, there's the point.
The PowerPoint.
What the smugglers are waiting for is the same thing as the rest of
They
the
should just
galaxy.
have a shower.
Formal re-establishment of the principles
Yes.
of the Old Republic.
She wanted to be
That is our
squeaky
first
clean.
and primary task.
It's so wet.
No, seriously, he does so much better
Captain
every
Solo,
single
thank you for
episode.
your
Like,
report.
Yeah.
you know how the last one was really dark quite hard to make out details. The lighting's just whoop. Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
Get
It could be the different locations
So,
as well.
Are we out of here?
Yeah.
It's winter.
The sooner the better.
Winter is coming.
Things
Just
get a little
slinkering
rough
in the
before they call
background.
me.
Usual.
I'm not in the shop.
Fey'lya and light dogfights over the fiasco at Obroa Sky and the missing task force. Fey'lya suggested the job might be too much for Akbar to handle, and then of course...
A word with you, Leia? I forgot to ask you earlier if you talked to Luke about
What
going
do I
with
think
you
of
to
Dragon
the
Age
Sorry.
with a little cloak
Did he
thing?
agree?
Yes.
It's a very nice little
I'm
cloak
sorry,
thing.
Han,
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is.
get a chance to tell you. The Bims asked for
It's
Luke
helping
to be
dry her
there
off.
with me for the
It's
talks.
flannel.
Yeah.
They did.
You gotta have your fanny so that
They
your
give
main
any reasons?
clothing doesn't get
The
Yeah.
Bims
wet.
are rather
100%.
hero-orientated, and Luke's part in the Battle of Endor is rather well known.
We'd better get going.
The droids are already on the Falcon. Chewie got them aboard while I was here.
It'll be alright, Han. You, me, and Luke together again. It'll be just like old times.
Old times.
That's the concern.
Yeah. Well, add.
Old times were an awful lot of shooting and dying and explosions.
Yes.
Yeah, don't really want old times.
And getting tortured by Vader.
It's like, which bit of the old times are we returning to? When Luke lost a hand? When Han was in the carbonite? What part are we
When
looking
the
at?
Empire was in power.
It'll be just like old times. And the Emperor's like, hello? Yes? What are you doing? I'm back.
Good. Use your anger.
This must be my cue to come in. Oh, dear. Dear
Cue
me.
Dark Empire, yeah.
Yeah. Just cut straight back to Dark Empire. That's the way. That's the way. It's good that we get to go straight into Chapter 6. Saw a really quick shot there, and that looked like a really, really well detailed model. So
Yeah, so I'm keen. This is 6 minutes, so it's like double the length of the last one as well.
Hey.
So, be good.
nice. That's what you want. Yeah, super well modeled.
Nice. Oh, Chewie. I see the model on Chewie looks really accurate,
Yeah.
which is good.
You'll do fine. I wish you two wouldn't do that. It's like listening to half a conversation.
Sorry. Looks like our reception committee is coming.
Last chance to change your mind, Chewie.
The Daredevil likeness is
Come on.
pretty good.
You've been fawned over
Because it's
before.
always tricky, probably
Remember
with
that big
3D
award
modelling and
swing back
everything
at
to
the
get the
Evan?
faces looking
I
like the
didn't hear you
actors and all
complaining
that.
then.
It's also really difficult with faces that are
All right,
so
Han,
well
if he
known.
wants to stay aboard with
you know.
R2, the Bims won't be offended.
We've seen them around everywhere, so
I
it's a lot
wasn't
easier
worried
like
about
Chewie and
offending them.
3PO.
I just thought it'd be
Yeah,
nice
right.
to have a little extra backup along.
The
We can see
Bims
the
are
little
very
bump on
friendly
there.
people. There won't be any trouble.
Because she's pregnant.
I've heard that before.
Spoilers!
Well, if you're watching this and you haven't read the Thrawn trilogy, what are you doing with your life?
If you haven't read the Thrawn trilogy, what are you doing with your life in general? Not even just watching this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa.
Oh. What?
Offers greetings to distinguished visitor Councillor Leia Organa Solo and hopes your discussions with the law elders will be fruitful.
Beautiful.
He also requests that Captain Solo return his weapon to the ship.
What was that last part?
Captain Solo must leave his weapon aboard the ship. Weapons of violence are not permitted within the city.
Terrific.
It doesn't look like we've got any choice.
It does not.
Yeah, I didn't
Diplomacy.
really. I mean, it's hard when you're trying to bring things to actual film and animation like this with the languages, because I don't
Tell them
imagine
we're
it
ready.
the same way.
No.
Luke?
Yes, I know. Maybe they just figure it's just part of the proper
Look at
Jedi
her
outfit.
strut.
Or else their weapons detector
Bow,
doesn't read
boom,
lightsabers.
boom, boom,
Either
just
way,
strutting
what
along.
they don't know won't
Can
hurt.
make a meme video with that.
Oh, definitely.
He says the Tower of Law is just ahead.
Editing Callum do that, yeah?
No. No editing.
Just raw.
Yep.
Including the part that we want to cut out at the start.
100%. Yeah, the bit that didn't even have proper framing. Did it have
Yeah.
framing? I hope it had framing.
It had framing. It was just bad framing. It was just bad framing.
They add their greetings and apologies that the talks cannot begin quite yet. It appears the chief negotiator became ill just moments ago.
Oh, is there anything we can do to help?
Are you a doctor?
Use the
They
force.
thank you, but assure you that will not be necessary.
Force healing.
The complaint appears to be a rather personal nature.
I understand.
He's got the
In
runs.
that case, we might as well return to the Falcon until he feels ready to continue.
Ate too much chocolate last night. That'll be-
Goodness gracious.
He would be eager to conduct a tour of the marketplace.
Luke's got very dark clothing.
He further suggests that Master Luke and Captain Solo might find something to interest them in the Tower Museum. Relics dating back to the Old Republic.
Luke and Han might like the market too.
Whoever was doing the voice acting had so much fun with this.
I can just imagine it. As soon as I say cut, everyone just bursting out laughing.
Yep.
I don't sense any danger.
In that case, Han and I will tour the market while Luke visits the museum.
Luke might like a market.
And Luke is always after information about the old Jedi
marketplace has
anyway,
been in the
so
same
rude.
spot for over 200 years.
They all should have gone with
changed
him.
much,
Yeah.
has it?
Everyone just
You
stick
can see why
together
this
on a
place is worth
different
getting into the
planet.
new
They're
one.
not sure what might happen.
That would never make sense.
Oh, okay. Different species.
No, I got some movie models there. Was that a moon?
What's
I swear I saw a moon down there.
probably? I think I saw
No
what's her face from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
The green chick.
3PO.
that's canon. This is
Gamora.
canonical.
Gamora.
3PO. Hey, Goldenrod, I'm talking to you.
I'm terribly sorry, Captain Solo, but our host seems to have disappeared.
What do
Done
you
a good
mean?
job with 3PO.
Disappeared.
Yeah, it's a really good
As you
one.
said, he's easier to
I've got a
do,
bad
but
feeling about
they've done a
this.
very good job with
Let's
3PO.
get back to the
Yeah,
tower.
definitely.
Yeah. We've got trouble.
They just look like different coloured bims.
Doomed!
Who
Beams
are
in
they?
Halloween costumes.
Never seen anything like them before, but they're
It's the
not
Day of the
kidding
Dead.
around.
Mop, mop.
I think it's time to pull in the welcome mat. Give Luke a shout.
He can't help us. They've got him too. Luke!
Merp, merp.
Oh yeah, the point thumbnail for the previous chapter.
Oh yeah.
Extra long finger of doom.
Yeah. Now, this has been fun anyway. Oh.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, interesting, different things.
Hello everyone. What's happening here?
Oh,
What are we watching?
We're going back.
Aww.
For now.
Aww. Now, honestly, the skill level is jumping up and up and up
Yeah, definitely.
every single chapter that's done. I would definitely like to.
It's so bright. Oh, it's like blind.
I apologise to everyone for the small sun that appears to be generated in the middle of this room. Just shining over my shoulder there. We're cold. We needed to have a small sun. That's how technology works.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I actually think when I get home, I'm going to look at the way this is structured compared to the comics, because I'm very curious to see if that's what's actually happened. Because doing the entire novel would be madness. You definitely need a big team and a
It
budget
takes
for that.
him long enough as it is.
Yeah. So I think that
How many years will it be till the end?
How many to the end of the first novel? Yeah. Wow. Just wow. It's impressive though.
That's
It is definitely impressive.
Great job. I think someone near this point around the decanonization had started doing an animation, but then they were just doing it themselves and then lost interest for it because it was difficult. So it's really good to see this still going on.
But particularly, I mean, it's I guess cost benefit in a weird way. Not that there's probably an awful monetary benefit, but just for someone to put this much effort in, if it goes out there and then, you know, it's not getting a lot of views or a lot of exposure or anything, I can see why you'd probably think, oh, it's just a lot of effort.
Yeah.
But, which is probably what happened with that first person. But when these are getting thousands of views and a lot of interest from the fandom, that sort of thing, definitely keep it going. Absolutely keep it going.
Sure. It's great.
Just do the entire EU.
Yeah.
Chronologically.
The best we know how. Yeah,
the whole way through.
The whole way through, starting with Dawn of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, animate Dawn of the Jedi and just keep going. Keep going. Oh, that would be...
You could even do the canonical version of KOTOR. So that people... As best you can. Because it's really unfortunate there isn't a novel or something to say these are actually some of the choices that were made throughout.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've seen a couple of debates on that one. Even just the other day, a couple of debates on that. Because obviously you just pretty much take the light side path and get through to the end and win, and you assume that is more or less a canonical, certainly the way that events unfold. But then what planet you go to first, like which one was canonically true?
And like, do you actually convince people to give you more money when it doesn't leave dark side points?
Yeah, and well that, and then the other one is too, as a lot of people have said that Revan, just as a character, would you necessarily take all the light side options? Like, you know, would somebody like that sometimes just take the dark path because they are of light and dark? So yeah, it'd be interesting to try and get a canonical retelling of that. Get Drew on the phone.
Yeah, Drew, come on in.
Come on, mate. Get it written. Get it written. The Revan novel upset enough people as it was. Get this thing. No,
everyone likes the Darth Bane trilogy.
Yeah,
and so that's like,
goodness yes.
Keep going.
Goodness yes. How good would it be if the EU continued and you got, like, as long as it would be, the entire Sith lineage, you know, all the way up.
That would be great.
Like Plagueis was an incredible novel. Incredible
And I mean,
novel.
you might almost cover a few in one novel if they're not doing too much.
Yeah. Well, there was plenty mentioned in Plagueis. So when you know, when you're there's plenty mentioned, like 300 years before, 600 years before. But they're footnotes, or they're like two sentences, or they're one paragraph. There's not a lot told.
And like Darth Gravitt would have a whole interesting story around him.
Yep. So you could do so much with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get on to it.
We were ranting about other things as well, but thanks for watching the
us
watching Heir to the Empire.
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna go buy some comics.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It'll be fun. It'll be cold. Hooroo! We don't even have any goop juice. What is this?
Oh, well, we could get goop juice.
Well, you've clearly stopped recording, so I'm getting goop juice.